Well, with that, there is big breaking news which is coming in. This regarding the story that we've been getting for you of the Twitter boss coming to India and how he managed to offend a lot of people by holding up a placard which said, crush Brahminical tyranny. In fact, now Rajnath Singh, the Home Minister, has spoken about it. He says we are in talks with Twitter and strong action will be initiated. He has spoken to the CEO as well in the case. So Dorsey himself has been given, it seems, a bit of a warning by the Indian government. What really are the possible steps which can be taken by an Indian government? We'll be going across to Hina Gambhir for more details. I believe she's joining us now. Well, Hina, if you can just tell us more about the warning which Rajnath Singh has said and also ominously saying there is going to be strict action. What do we read into it?
Well, Meghna, the way this has now become political and the way Congress party is now supporting Twitter in this entire matter, it seems that we can expect war of words clearly intensifying on this issue between the government and the opposition. Now, a clear warning, in fact, has come in from Home Minister Rajnath Singh on this entire Twitter versus Twitterati controversy. And Rajnath Singh, in fact, has said that the government is in talks with Twitter and strong action will be initiated. The Home Minister is also saying that the Home Ministry perhaps has already spoken to the Twitter CEO in this entire matter and strong action will be taken for what has happened. Even though Twitter has apologized for holding that poster, the picture that became viral, on Twitter, wherein Jack Dorsey, Twitter CEO, was seen holding a controversial poster, when he was in India, and now we are seeing that government clearly saying that strong action will be initiated.
Well, this is quite interesting because, Hina, in the past as well, Twitter and the Indian government have not had very cordial relationships. Several times they've tried to put curbs, something that Twitter has been trying to ward off on having curbs by the government. And now to have this kind of a face-off, is this going to be more political in nature than rather than anything else? Because this is not the beginning and definitely not the end of the face-off between the NDA and Twitter.
Well, that's right, Meghna. And the way we have seen now political leaders jumping into this entire controversy, till yesterday it was largely about Twitter versus Twitterati, the Twitter CEO versus the people.
Sorry to interrupt you. Adwaita Kala is joining us, so we'll just come across to you, Hina. But Adwaita, if I can come to you, an author and also an activist. So Adwaita, what do you make of it? Now Rajnath Singh has come out and said strict action is going to be initiated against the Twitter boss. Do you think it's merited?
Well, I do think that what was on that poster qualified as hate speech. It triggers violence. It triggers violent response against a certain section of society that makes up 5% of the population. So in that context, I think definitely it qualifies as hate speech, and it's time that we did take cognizance of that and follow-up action takes place, because there should be no room for this sort of bigotry, which is passed off as progressivism because it attacks a certain community, but were it to happen after, say, a terror attack and was and another community, say the Muslim community, was made a target of this kind of poster and and hate mongering, then would we call that out as hate speech? Yes, we would. So I think we need to apply standards on hate speech which are equivalent and which apply to all